Hey, good day everyone. So today we're going to talk about Lunar Rush. So Lunar Rush is actually a new upcoming game in Binance Smart Chain. And again, the one thing that really made me want to review the game is because Bomb Crypto Lamho again is here as an advisor for the game. So that's the key item that actually interested me. So hence we're here. We're talking about this game. Now, this game is similar to what Theta and Arena and Access Metaverse are trying to do, which is they're trying to migrate their existing game into the blockchain. So the game is actually called Auto Arena. So you can see it, it's available in both iOS and Android. You can actually play these games, so you can get a feel on what exactly these games are. And as they've mentioned here, it's Idle Arena or AFK. So meaning that, just set fight and it'll play itself and, see the results. That's all you need to do. I tried playing the game and it's not really my cup of tea. And this one, I think, only has a few downloads, I think. 10,000 installs. So it's fairly small and it has been released since August 2020. So this is fairly small. I think the game that they were more popular on with was the Werewolf Voice. Unfortunately, the rating here is so low because the issue is, if you read the comments, it's mostly because of the servers. They don't have much English audience, people who speak English. So the audience wasn't there. So I guess a lot of people weren't happy. So that's why the ratings are so low. They were more popular in terms of Vietnam, I think. So right now the token has already IDO'd. They IDO'd in I think 3 different launch pads. They had BSC Station, they had Infinity Pad, and they also had Launch Pad. So you can see it here already completed. I don't recall which day. I think it was just recently, and the token is already out. So if you're gonna look at the token price right now, of course, the normal pump and dump expectation happened, so it went as high as 2.3. So for those who actually got into the IDO, who bought the tokens at 0.04 or 0.06, are sitting pretty with a lot of profits at the moment. But now the token has dropped all the way down to, I think, 40 cents and now has pumped up to 94 cents. Now, if you're going to look at the market cap, it's around 300 million. So I think that's fairly decent in terms of price. So up to you if you want to still get into it, if you're going to play the token. So I think it's still okay to get into, but again, that's just my opinion, and I don't have any budget to get into it anyways. So the game feature is that they're gonna have play to earn. So once they integrated that, then you'll be able to build your warriors. This is going to be through Fusion. Then you can sell and rent NFTs. They're gonna plan to have M Metaverse, which will include land, and they're gonna have guilds as well. So the gameplay mode is that they'll have the boss battles, PvP, and tournaments. Then characters here, I'll leave it to you to read which characters you'd like to find out about, but it's not something important. So in terms of roadmap, they're already here at Q1, so the IDO has already been done, and they're gonna have the PvE hopefully soon. Then the release of their web version and the PvP mode. Then on Q2, they're gonna start selling lands and allow you to level up in Fusion Warriors, staking, and other events for the game. Then on Q3 2022, they're going to have the marketplace and the availability to Android and iOS. Then they'll release more warriors, more skills, and quests for additional earnings in the game. And on Q4, they're going to have the tournament, more events, and the 3v3 PvP mode. So I guess in a way, it's good to have a little bit more heroes in your lineup once you start buying the NFTs in the game. But I think they already had the mega box sale on Q4, so unfortunately we missed that. So I don't know if they're gonna have other sale in Q1 or Q2, but if not, then we're just gonna have to wait for the marketplace to pop up so we can try and buy one. They also have Q1 2023, but this is so far, like you're gonna have the clans or guilds, then you'll have the tournament for 3v3. Now for the team, this is being founded by the founder of Helios Entertainment. So this is Thai Ngo. Their LinkedIn is actually available. You can actually look into these and see for yourselves. So you can find that he is the co-founder of Helios Entertainment. Now I did try to find that website for this one. It keeps taking me to a different company. But once I dug through a bit, it seems like they are calling the company Helios, so that's what you actually need to go to. But I'm not really, happy to see this website. The reason why is that if you're going to look at the website, if you are a company with a developer, if you've been developing games for years, this is unacceptable in terms of website. So if you're going to visit it, you're going to look at it like this is it. That's all you have. It's like a template that they just, put some pictures in it and that's it. Little effort, zero effort, nothing. So I'm not confident about it. So website wise, I don't know. This is questionable, a very big question mark on my end. So again, as I've mentioned, really up to you to see if this is something you're going to get into, right? The only thing we're banking on is that they do have games that they've already released that's available and you can see them, and they are doxed, so they are available. You can find them, all of them, in LinkedIn. So those are the only main things I'm banking on in terms of as a team and experience. Then their advisors, as I've mentioned, Lamho is here for Bomb Crypto. Then they have Schofield from the BSC station. Now in terms of investors and partners, again, there's a lot of them. So they had launch pads like Launch Zones, BSC Station, Infinity Pad, which is great. Then they have a lot of other companies, venture capital companies that are actually investing in the game as well. Including SensePark Ventures, which is Lamho's company. So we can be confident that this is a very legit game. Alright, then lastly, the important item that I always look at is community. So when we look at the Twitter channel, so they have around how many? They have over 100,000 followers, which is huge. So if we're gonna look at Twitter audit, we're gonna see that Lunar Rush is at 94%, which is great. So community, we can say this is big. And if you're going to look at Discord channel, you can also see that they are around 43,000. I mean, a little bit of a big discrepancy compared to their Twitter, but I guess they also have Telegram, so maybe their Telegram one is the bigger one compared to the Discord channel. I mean, Telegram is quite popular in terms of Vietnam community, so I would say they might all be there, but I don't have it here. I didn't include it yet. So anyway, so in terms of the three aspects, as I mentioned, so the team is doxed, number one. So with a little bit of a questionable company because the website really is, I don't know, it's just garbage in my opinion. They could have, improved something. I mean, other companies have good websites, like for Theta and Arena, including even SensePark has a decent website. I mean, this one is just really garbage in my opinion. But yeah, so at least the only thing we're looking at is that the team has their LinkedIn included, so we know who they are. The next one is that they have partnerships and investors, and they also have launch pads, different types of launch pads. So that alone brings a lot more strength to the integrity of the game. Then lastly, of course, community. We have a lot of communities, so at least we know that a lot of people are going to support the game at the launch, and for sure that this game has already a lot of legs, or let's say a lot of bandwidth, so that it'll have a lot of months to go and survive for the future of the game. So again, if you want to look at the game, then just visit Android or iOS, look for the game called Auto Arena, then you should be able to find the game and see for yourself. Alright, so hopefully this video helps you out, guys, and hope to see you again in my future videos. Please leave a like and subscribe. Take care, people.